you can probably tell that these are Christmas lights. But what you might not know, although what I hope you can tell, is that there are a ton of lights here. This is one of the magic trees in Columbia, Missouri. This is, I believe, the bigger of the two, or at least two. Maybe there's more than two. It's a tree that is just like wrapped so tightly with Christmas lights that you can barely see the bark underneath. It's pretty incredible. And I mean, like every spare inch of this tree is wrapped up in Christmas lights. I don't know how they do it, but I think it's a kind of an ongoing art installation maybe that happens every year. I don't live in Columbia. We just have relatives there. So I don't know what the deal is. I just know this is a pretty cool site. And once again, we were able to stop by and see the magic tree, or at least one of the magic trees in Columbia this year. And I've shared photos of the magic tree before here in Weekly 50, and I have often been confused. I don't want to say struggled with, because it's not a struggle, but I'm not sure how to take pictures of the whole thing to really impart a sense of just how much is going on. I've tried taking far back photos, but it doesn't quite work because you don't see how many Christmas tree lights are on there. I've tried taking up close photos, but it's just, I don't know. It's tricky. The one thing I did differently this year is I brought my macro lens, and I thought, well, I'm going to just, instead of getting far back, I'm going to get really close and see what I can do. So that's what I did here. I don't know if it worked. You'll have to tell me. I focused on the light that's like right in the center, the horizontal center, and just off to the left. There's actually two lights that are in focus. There's one down at the bottom that's in focus as well. But I focused primarily on the one that's like more in the middle. And I'm looking up at the tree. So I'm standing next to the tree trunk looking up, and all those lights on the right are overhead from the branches of the tree, and they're all wrapped up. And so that's what's causing all those out of focus points on the right. I am really curious what you take away from this photo. What do you even see here? Like, is it some sort of abstract art, a creative piece? Is it Christmas tree lights? Is it like just colors? Is it splotches of nothing? Like maybe you don't even see anything at all. Maybe you just look at this and you're like, oh, it's a bunch of colors. Like I don't care. I did find it interesting to take this photo, and whether or not it worked is kind of up to the viewer. I'll go ahead and say I think it did what I wanted it to do, but I'm not sure that what I wanted it to do is actually what is best to convey what I was hoping to convey. I don't know. I shot this at f11 so that I could get the one light that I was hoping for. So I could get that one in focus. Or no. I shot this at f8. 1/80th of a second. I actually had to use the Lightroom AID noise feature because this was, I believe it was ISO 14 or 1600. And so it ended up, I mean, on a full frame camera, it's not like that's going to be super grainy, but I wanted to clean it up a little bit, and I'm happy with how it turned out. Like I really am. I like this photo. I think if you look at this on a small screen like your phone, it's probably just going to register as a mess of colors. If you look at it on a larger screen, like a laptop or desktop, you might see some more detail, or maybe there's just more to the image that you didn't see otherwise. But regardless, it did what I wanted it to do. Was it a success? I guess you'll have to tell me. I like it, and I like thinking about that Christmas tree. And now I think I might try something new next time. Maybe I'll bring a step stool with me and try and capture one single light that's hanging down that I just want to get closer to it. And rather than the trunk of the tree, maybe I'll try and focus like literally on one light. I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, makes for an interesting picture and a fun story to think about visiting family in Missouri.